Pineapple cultivation. The cultivation of pineapple demands a great time, patience, and knowledge at the same time. The process can't be carried out with automation systems, but is done by manual procedures of planting them one by one. Pineapples grow well in sandy soil with the stimulation of the sun's rays with a temperature of 65 to 95 Fahrenheit degrees. If the mentioned temperature is below, then the possibility of sourness in taste increases, while if the mentioned temperature is high, then the possibility of extra sweetness increases. The cultivation is done in some of the finest areas of the world, with integrating the farms with the local environment, considering Mali, where pineapples are grown organically. The very first step of the cultivation starts with the growing of new plants by older plants. There are two methods for continuing this process, either with slips or suckers. Suckers are the shoots that grow from the base of the plants, while the slips grow from the skin of the fruits.
Riau is the largest coconut-producing area in Indonesia, where most of the families living in this area earn their livelihood from coconut farming. They always strive to improve their coconut plantation because they're very dependent on it. The water management system is really important to maintain water availability throughout the year. This is why they built these 3-meter deep canals with the construction of water gates to control the groundwater and subsidence levels. Similarly, the dike is also functioning to block the seawater from entering the plantation. These canals are also used for transportation, mainly used to distribute coconut from the local smallholder farmers to the industry. Last but not least, these canals also function as a clean water source. Harvesting coconut is not an easy job to do, but many people are involved in the long process of harvesting, peeling and distributing the coconut to be finally processed by the industry. It is lucky to be able to witness and experience the coconut harvesting process, with thousands of coconut farmers relying their lives on coconut farming.
Dragon fruits start flowering from May to June, and their fruits emerge from August to December. These become ready for harvesting after 1 month of their cultivation. Similarly, their fruiting cycle persists till December, and their picking up can be done 6 times during this period. Dragon fruit grows on the Hyloceras cactus, also known as the Honolulu Queen, whose flowers only open at night. The plant is native to southern Mexico and Central America. Today, it is grown all over the world. It goes by many names, including pitaya, pitahaya, and strawberry pear. The 2 most common types have bright red skin with green scales that resemble a dragon, hence the name. The most widely available variety has white pulp with black seeds, though a less common type with red pulp and black seeds exists as well. Another variety, referred to as yellow dragon fruit, has yellow skin and white pulp with black seeds.
Pomegranate farming. Pomegranate farming involves planting and growing pomegranate trees in well-drained soil. These trees require regular watering and fertilization to produce juicy, sweet fruit. Pomegranates are ready for harvest when their skin turns reddish-orange and the fruit is slightly soft to the touch. After harvest, pomegranates can be eaten fresh or processed into juice, jam, and other products. Pomegranate farming can be a rewarding and profitable venture for those with a passion for agriculture. Pomegranate is a fruit with fleeting bushes in the family Lythraceae and the subfamily of Punicoideae. Usually it has a height of between 5 and 10 meters. It blossoms full of fruit under the hot, dry summer, and if it's the winter season, then it can also grow with artificial means of watering. But for the development and ripening of the fruit, the tree needs a hot and dry climate. It's a profitable gardening plantation due to its continuous demand. Pomegranate juice is very popular and highly demanding in every season. Pomegranate trees have been cultivated since ancient times throughout the Mediterranean region of Asia, Europe, and Africa. This tree originated from Iran to the Himalayas in India. Afghanistan is a country that is not only known for its traditional manners of cultivation, but also famous for the best quality of the land traces grown up. But anyhow, India stands first in the cultivation of pomegranates worldwide.
Papaya planting involves selecting a sunny location with well-drained soil. Prepare the soil by adding compost. Plant papaya seeds or seedlings, spacing them adequately. Water regularly and mulch to retain moisture. Protect young plants from pests. Papayas typically take 9 to 12 months to harvest. Furthermore, papayas can give you fruit for 25 years, with an average lifetime of around 20 years or so. Let's start harvesting them. They are graded on size, color, and weight. On ripening, fruits with various varieties turn yellow, but many of them remain green. When the latex ceases to be milky and juicy, the fruits are suggested to be harvested. Guava farming is the cultivation of guava fruit. Guava is a fruit that grows healthier and tastier in tropical and subtropical regions. Guavas have many health benefits and contain many rich minerals such as vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber. And how they process them to give you the perfect, delicious fruit. Let's see how our guava garden works. Guava fruit is firm and hard to touch. It can be grown on all soil types from alluvial to lateral. It can be healthily grown in heavy but well-drained soil. In light soils and dry areas, hand water is suggested to save their lives. The trees that are fully grown need water on an interval of a week during May to July, while watering in the winter season reduces a fruit dropping problem. For healthier and high-quality guavas, drip irrigation has proved very beneficial. A surprising fact is that it not only saves 60% of water but also increases in taste and number of fruits. Now we have cultivated multiple varieties of guavas. Since the middle of the 20th century, Greece is the country where guavas are cultivated on large scales. And they are larger producers of guavas. When they are grown from seeds, they can give you a good yield in only 2 years and can do the same for 40 years. There are 2 seasons observed for guava blooming. One is April to May, and the other is September to October.
Pineapple harvest and packing. When pineapples are harvested, they become completely ready to eat. The harvesting occurs 6 days each week, where a day is started at 6:30 a.m. with protective clothing. The pineapple field is distinct by various blocks that are divided among the workers. Pineapples are regularly sampled for quality by checking their flesh color and with the use of a mirror refractor to measure the sugar content. When the flesh resembles to be juicy and mesmerizing in color, then it becomes ready for picking. The picking process is assisted by a giant tractor that roams in the fields, and workers pick the fruit and place them on an escalator.
Coconut processing machine. When the coconuts are delivered to the factories, then these are escalated towards the cleaning workers, where after furnishing the coconuts, are separated with their covers and sent towards watering and the grinding segment, where these coconuts are further grinded and chopped into powder.
The cultivation of dragon fruit is done linearly, as the shape of the fruit is no less than a dragon head. This is why it's plucked with a cutter, then goes through a perfect washing section that cleans it from clouds of dust. Then the workers peel the skin of the fruit and put it in the grinder to extract its juice and pack it in the bottles.